Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. How are you? I hope you all are well. I am your English teacher. Students, we are on chapter number 4, Deeba's doll. This is second and last session of this chapter. In the previous session, we read about a girl named Deeba. She was an intelligent girl. She got first position in her class, so her family members gave her presents. Her brother Rafe gave her a large parcel. When Deeba opened it, she found a doll. She was so excited. Rafe wanted to help Deeba to operate the doll. His parents said Deeba can do it. Deeba inserted the batteries by herself, but she took Rafe's help to make the doll speak. Rafe said to Deeba, speak words like fire or attack. Doll will remember these words and use them later. Okay, students, let's start the chapter to know which words doll learned. Students, open page number 34. As usual, first I'll read a paragraph, then I'll explain it in English and Urdu. And before explaining, I'll tell you meaning of difficult words. Let's begin. Goodness me, what words? Said Mom. I don't think this doll is going to be doing any attacking or firing. Rafe, it is not like your action man or battle warriors or Tarzan, but a beautiful girl doll. Deeba took control. She held the doll close and said, pretty baby, beautiful flower, buttercup, blue sky, please sit, please don't do that. Hello, sweetie. Rafe shook his head, let his jaw drop, and rolled his eyes. He looked as if he was in deep agony. Students, agony means pain and distress. Rolled his eyes means to move eyes around in a circle because someone has said or done something stupid or strange. This paragraph states that when Rafe instructed to Deeba to say words like attack or fire, his mother said, this doll is not going to be doing any attacking or firing. She more added, it is not like your action man, it's a very beautiful doll. When Deeba listened her mother and brother's conversation, she hold the doll and said, pretty baby, beautiful flower, buttercup, blue sky, please sit, please don't do that, hello sweetie. When Rafe heard Deeba's word, he moved his eyes around in a circle, then looked to Deeba as he was in a deep agony. Okay students, now I'll explain this paragraph in Urdu. जब राफे ने दीबा को इंस्ट्रक्शंस दी कि वो ऐसे वर्ड्स कहे कि जैसे फायर और अटैक, तो राफे की मदर ने कहा कि मेरा नहीं ख्याल कि ये डॉल कोई अटैकिंग और फायरिंग वाली एक्टिविटी कर सकती है. ये तुम्हारे एक्शन मैन और बैटल वॉरियर और टार्जन की तरह नहीं है. इट्स अ वेरी ब्यूटिफुल डॉल. दीबा ने डॉल को पकड़कर खुद से करीब किया और कहा, प्रिटी बेबी, ब्यूटीफुल फ्लावर, बटरकप, ब्लू स्काई, प्लीज सिट, प्लीज डोंट डू दैट, हेलो स्वीटी. राफे ने यह सुना तो उसने अपनी आंखें चारों तरफ हैरत से घुमाई और ऐसे देखने लगा कि जैसे वो बहुत डिस्ट्रेसफुल हो. लेट्स मूव ऑन. Oh dear, oh dear, he said, your doll will learn language sweeter than Auntie Anita's sticky toffee pudding. Everyone laughed, including Auntie Anita, over the next half hour. Deeba opened the presents. She was thrilled with all of them. The doll lay beside her bed. While she examined them, then it was time for breakfast and the family moved downstairs. Students, thrill means cause to have a sudden feeling of excitement and pleasure. Examine means inspect someone or something thoroughly in order to determine their nature or condition. This paragraph states that when Rafe heard the words that Deeba was teaching to her doll, he said to Deeba, "Your doll will learn language sweeter than Auntie Anita's sticky toffee pudding." Everyone laughed. Deeba opened the gifts that all other family members gave to her. She was very excited. The doll was lying beside her while she was unwrapping the other gifts. After seeing all the gifts, all family members moved towards downstairs for breakfast. Okay students, now I'll explain these lines in Urdu. राफे ने जब वो वर्ड सुने जो दीबा अपनी डॉल को सिखा रही थी तो उसने कहा कि तुम्हारी डॉल आंटी अनीता की स्टिकी टॉफ़ी पुडिंग से भी ज़्यादा स्वीट लैंग्वेज सीखेगी। ये सुनकर हर कोई हंसने लगा, जिसमें आंटी अनीता भी शामिल थीं। अगले आधा घंटे तक दीबा ने बाकी तमाम प्रेजेंट्स खोले। वो सारे गिफ्ट्स देखकर बहुत एक्साइटेड थी। जब वो तमाम गिफ्ट्स चेक कर रही थी तो गुड़िया इसके बेड के पास पड़ी हुई थी। फिर नाश्ते का टाइम हुआ तो तमाम फैमिली मेम्बर्स नीचे चले गए। लेट्स मूव ऑन। आफ्टर ब्रेकफास्ट दीबा हेल्प्ड मॉम टू वॉश अप। Rafe disappeared. Perhaps he was in the garden helping Dad to fix the gate. Deeba went to her room to play with her new toys. She put on the green goggles Auntie Anita had given her. She was becoming quite a good swimmer, so the goggles would be very useful. She would be able to swim for ages without getting red eyes. Deeba practiced a few strokes of the crawl. Students, goggle means rubber-framed glasses to protect the eyes of a swimmer in water. Crawl means a fast swimming stroke. This paragraph states that after breakfast, Deeba helped her mom to wash up. Perhaps Rafe was busy with his father in the garden to fix the gate because he was not present there. After completing washing, Deeba went to her room to play with her new toys. She put on the green goggles that Auntie Anita had given her. She was becoming a quite good swimmer, so goggles would be very useful for her. She would be able to swim without getting red eyes for a long time. Deeba practiced a few strokes of the crawl. Okay students, now I'll explain these lines in Urdu. नाश्ते के बाद दीबा ने मॉम की हेल्प की डिश वॉशिंग में। राफे नज़र नहीं आ रहा था, शायद वो अपने फादर की हेल्प कर रहा था गार्डन में गेट फिक्स करने में। दीबा अपने कमरे में गई। वो अपने न्यू टॉयज से खेलना चाहती थी। सबसे पहले उसने ग्रीन गॉगल्स पहने जो कि उसे आंटी अनीता ने दिए थे। वो एक अच्छी स्विमर थी बनने वाली थी, लिहाजा गॉगल्स उसके लिए बहुत यूज़फुल थे। उन्हें लगाकर वो काफ़ी टाइम तक स्विमिंग कर सकती थी बग़ैर आँखों पर कोई इफ़ेक्ट हुए। दीबा ने क्रॉलिंग के स्ट्रोक्स की भी प्रैक्टिस की। लेट्स मूव ऑन। Mom and Dad's present is going to be useful too, thought Deeba. Picking up a paintbrush, they had given her an easel, paper, and a set of watercolors. She would certainly have fun with those. Mrs. Khan, her art teacher, would be pleased. Put it down now, growled a voice from the corner of the room. Deeba jumped and dropped the paintbrush. Certainly means used to emphasize the speaker's belief that what is said is true. Easel, it is a support for a painter's canvas usually made of wood. Growl means make a low guttural sound in the throat. This paragraph states that Deeba's parents gave her a very useful gift. They gave her an easel, paper, and a set of watercolors. She thought she will enjoy with these things, and Mrs. Khan, her art teacher, would be very pleased to see this. At the same time, Deeba heard a voice. Put it down. She scared and jumped. Then the paintbrush dropped from her hand. Okay students, now I'll explain these lines in Urdu. दीबा के पेरेंट्स जो कि सॉरी, दीबा के पेरेंट्स ने जो उसे गिफ्ट दिया था वो भी उसके लिए बहुत यूज़फुल था। उन्होंने उसे ईज़ल, पेपर, पेंट ब्रश और वाटर कलर्स दिए थे। वो यकीनन इन सब चीज़ों के साथ बहुत इंजॉय करने वाली थी, और मिसेस खान उसकी जो आर्ट टीचर थी उसे यकीन था कि वो भी ये सब देखकर बहुत खुश होंगी। अचानक ही उसे गुर्राने की आवाज़ आई, इसे नीचे रख दो। वो डर कर उछली और पेंट ब्रश उसके हाथ से गिर गया। लेट्स मूव ऑन। Rafi, is that you? Asked Deeba, looking round the room. The voice did not sound like Rafi's, and Deeba was a little afraid. If you are hiding and trying to scare me, said Deeba, trying to sound bold, you are doing a good job. I shall find you. Run, run, came a shrill voice from near the bed. Scatter, we are under attack. Shrill means high pitched sound, scare means frighten, scatter means throw in various random directions. When Deeba heard the voice put it down, she looked round and said, Rafi, is that you? She thought Rafi was trying to scare her, but the voice did not sound like Rafi's. She said, if you are trying to frighten me, you are doing a good job. She more added, I'll find you. Immediately, she heard a harsh sound near her bed. Run, run, scatter, we are under attack. Okay, students, now I'll explain these lines in Urdu. जब दीबा ने वो आवाज़ सुनी तो उसने चारों तरफ देखा। उसका ख्याल था कि शायद राफ़े उसे डराने की कोशिश कर रहा है, लेकिन वो आवाज़ राफ़े की नहीं लग रही थी। दीबा ने कहा, अगर तुम छुपे हुए हो और मुझे डराने की कोशिश कर रहे हो तो तुमने अच्छी कोशिश की। वो बहादुरी से बोलने लगी कि मैं तुम्हें ढूंढ लूँगी। अचानक ही उसने ज़ोरदार आवाज़ सुनी, भागो भागो, फैल जाओ, हम पर हमला हुआ है। लेट्स मूव ऑन। The voice was loud and gruff. Deeba expected something to come flying across the room. She sat on the floor and covered her head with her hands. Students, gruff means rough sound. This paragraph states that it was a loud sound. She expected something was flying across the room. She sat on the floor and covered her head with her hands to escape herself. Okay students, now I'll explain these lines in Urdu. अगली आवाज़ जो दीबा को आई वो बहुत लाउड थी। दीबा को ऐसा लगा कि जैसे कमरे में कोई चीज़ फ्लाई कर रही है। वो फ्लोर पर बैठ गई और उसने अपना सर अपने हाथों से कवर कर लिया। लेट्स मूव ऑन। There was a loud wail. This was followed by angry shouting and lots of instructions. Stay down, came the voice. We are under attack. Load your weapons and be ready to fire. One, two, three, duck, duck, kaboom. There was a loud crack, followed by gunfire, then silence. Deeba breathed ever so quietly. She was creeping towards the door to escape. Then she heard the voice again. Ark, I'll get you, I'll get you. Students, wail means a prolonged high-pitched cry of pain, grief, or anger. Kaboom is used to represent the sound of a loud explosion. This paragraph states that there was a loud wail and angry shouting and lots of instructions in Deeba's room. She heard a voice, stay down, we are under attack. There was another instruction for loading the weapons and be ready for firing. Then there was a loud crack after a countdown. Then silence. Deepa was breathing so quietly. She was going slowly and quietly towards the door to escape herself. Then she heard the voice again. I'll get you, I'll get you. Okay students, now I'll explain these lines in Urdu. दीबा के कमरे में चीखने और गुस्से की आवाज़ें मुसलसल आ रही थीं। इसके साथ साथ मुख्तलिफ इंस्ट्रक्शंस की आवाज़ें भी थीं। एक आवाज़ आई, स्टे डाउन, वी आर अंडर अटैक। फिर आवाज़ आई, अपने वेपन्स को लोड कर लो और फायरिंग के लिए रेडी हो जाओ। फिर 1 2 3, इसके बाद वेपन्स को लोड करने और धमाके की आवाज़ आई। गन फायर की आवाज़ें भी सुनाई दी गईं और फिर खामोशी छा गई। दीवा बहुत खामोशी से सांसें ले रही थी और वो रेंगती हुई डोर की तरफ बढ़ रही थी अपने आप को बचाने के लिए। फिर उसने दोबारा आवाज़ सुनी, आई गेट यू। लेट्स मूव ऑन। From her position on the floor, Deeba spotted her doll. The doll's arms were moving up and down frantically, and her eyes were flashing. Rafe said the doll in Rafe's voice, "You have been a very naughty boy. Ha ha ha." Deeba burst into laughter. "Wait till I catch that brother of mine," she shrieked as she ran downstairs to find Rafe. Students frantically means with great haste or excitement or confusion. Flashing means shining in a bright but brief or sudden way. Shriek means utter a high-pitched piercing sound or words. Spotted means see, notice or recognize. This paragraph states that Deeba was on the floor. From her position, she saw her doll. Its arms were moving up and down quickly, and her eyes were shining brightly. Then doll spoke in Rafe's voice, "You have been a very naughty boy." When Deeba saw this, she laughed and said to doll, "Wait till she came back with Rafi." And she went to downstairs to find him. Okay students, now I'll explain these lines in Urdu. दीबा फर्श पर थी, अपनी पोजीशन से ही उसने डॉल को देखा। डॉल के आर्म्स ऊपर नीचे जल्दी जल्दी मूव कर रहे थे और उसकी आंखें चमक रही थी। डॉल ने राफे की आवाज़ में कहा, "राफे तुम बहुत नॉटी बॉय हो।" दीबा ये देखकर हंसने लगी और उसने डॉल से कहा, "वेट करो जब तक मैं अपने ब्रदर को लाती हूँ।" और वो लाउडली ये कहती हुई राफे को ढूंढने नीचे चली गई। Students, this chapter has completed. Now move towards remaining exercises. Students, we have done question number 1 and 2 of exercise A in the first session. Now you can see question number 3 of exercise A on your screen. What kind of language do you think Deeba wanted the doll to use? How did Rafe react to this language? Yes, students. We read it in today's lecture. Yes, Deeba wanted to use a sweet language like pretty baby, beautiful flower, buttercup, blue sky, please sit, don't do that, hello sweetie. Rafe looked strangely to Deeba and said, "Your doll will learn language sweeter than Auntie Anita's sticky toffee pudding." Question number 4 is, describe the kind of toys you think Rafe played with. Answer is, Rafe loved the toys with which he could attack or fire, such as Tarzan, Battle Warriors or Action Man. Make sentences of the following words: borrow, frantic, attack, brightest, wrapping, instruction. Students, here 6 words are given. I'll tell you meaning of these words. You have to make sentences by your own self. Borrow, it means take and use something belonging to someone else with the intention of returning it. Urdu meaning, udhar lena. Second word is frantic. It means distraught with fear, anxiety or other emotion, or conducted in a hurried, excited and disorganized way. उर्दू मीनिंग इस्तराबी कैफियत, परेशान या फिर कोई काम जो बहुत ज़्यादा जल्दी जल्दी में किया जाए. Attack means take aggressive military action with weapons or armed force. उर्दू मीनिंग हमला. Brightest means intelligent and quick-witted. उर्दू मीनिंग सबसे रोशन, चमकदार या जहीन को भी के लिए भी यूज़ किया जाता है. Wrapping means paper or soft material used to cover or enclose something. उर्दू मीनिंग ढकना, लपेटना या पैक करना. Instruction means a direction or order. उर्दू मीनिंग हिदायत. Students, this chapter has completed. Read it thoroughly. First make index, then do question number 3 and 4 of exercise A and word sentences in your English literature copy. Students, learn dictation list 1 and 2 from your final term dictation list. Inshallah, we will start new chapter in the next session. Thank you. Till then, take care of yourself and your family. Allah Hafiz.